a little. Oh, because you moved it. Okay, because yeah, it's. Yeah, we should have just moved the box because I leveled it to something. So. See, yeah. So. It's weird that it's normal on there. Oh. Yeah, there is a delay. Yeah. Does that work? Okay. No worries.
Hello, sorry we were having some technical difficulties for a moment, but I see there's a few of you tuning in just now. We should be getting started shortly. I'm Melody. I'll be your lovely commentator today, so bear with me. It's my first time. We're just getting on the horse and we're running with it. So we are running our Static Monsters qualifier here today. We have 12 athletes. Some of them are in the adaptive class. We have a couple women here, so a variety of different classes you're going to see. They are going to do a max log, and then they will do a max 18-inch axle deadlift. So everybody around the world this weekend is going to be competing in Static Monsters qualifiers. And those who do qualify will be invited to come back to ATP Gym in Phoenix in September to compete in the worldwide competition hosted by Static Monsters. If you guys have any questions while you're watching the stream, feel free to just post those in the chat and I'll answer them to the best of my ability, keeping in mind that I am a woman of many hats. So there may be moments where I'm not as vocal, but I am here. So again, if you have any questions, just put it in there and I'll get to it as soon as I can. But thank you for tuning in today. We should get started in just a few minutes here with Karen. better now, please let me know. If it's still pain, let me know. All right, Dan still got some time on the clock. Come on, Dan. Pull Jim behind him. Dan is allowed to retake that attempt in the third flight, so hopefully we see him come back and gets it. Sometimes lifting in the morning can really be hard. I'm glad it looks better. Thank you, Shane. Yeah, hopefully it goes better for him on the next attempt. That's a weight I know he can do, but sometimes it's just the difference of normally you lift at 3 p.m. and unfortunately now you're lifting at 9. To be honest, I think if Adam and I could run overnight competitions, I'd rather do that, but I'd probably have much less spectators, much less volunteers. So we just do with what we can. All right, now we're gonna have Mike Lewis coming back up, I believe. Oh, I'm wrong, I'm sorry. It's Eric. Fun fact, Eric has made probably 90% of the stones that we have in ATP. He's a master stone maker. If you ask anybody's mom, he's got really good triceps. Anybody who knows him knows that inside joke. If you are offended by that, I am sorry. But Eric's also a very seasoned athlete. He's been to OSG. He's done multiple international competitions, so it's always nice to see him back on our platform. Oh, come on. Dang it. His elbows just weren't locked out for that. Sorry, Eric. So you gotta make sure your elbows are all the way locked out, make sure your feet are together and steady. You need to show control. So even if those things are all there, your feet are there, but your elbows aren't locked out, we just gotta make sure the whole piece of the puzzle goes together. So hopefully Eric will come back and take that. He may go up if he felt like that was an easy lift. That's totally up to him. But he's not out for now. He has one more attempt. Get some of those zone salts real quick. I'm getting good clean, Mike. Oh my God. See, I'm very reactive. You guys at least get some sort of weird commentary like that. And if you had a camera on me, you would have seen I completely jumped in my chair. But he does have time left on the clock to take another attempt at that. So a small correction should be able to fix that. It looks like lightweight for him, so let's go get it, Mike. Yep, come on. Oh yeah. Yep. Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully anybody who listens to this, I'm not blaring their eardrums off with my screaming. But I just get nervous. It's okay. But good job, Mike. Thankful for all the volunteers that are out there just making sure that the crowd doesn't get completely obliterated by a log. All right, and now I believe we should have Zach Dodds going again unless he is scratched. Looks like Zach Dodds is going to scratch. He just wanted to get that opening lift so that he could get a total today. We're just going to switch those crash pads out real quick, maybe add an extra set. It looks like we're good, just in case. These are very good crash pads, but unfortunately, Arizona's Strongest Man, we had, I don't even know, 20 athletes lifting 300 something on there, so it ends to make a little dent in them. So, but that's all right. We got a big enough platform. Got enough space for the log to be on there with the proper crash pads. Should be all good. And if not, if anything happens, as you've seen, our staff is right on it. Weight loaded for Garrett Marshall. Garrett Marshall is going for 145 kilos for his second attempt. He looks like he's really getting in that. Come on, let's get a good clean. All right, get steady on your chest. Sometimes it's just a little better, just drop it, give yourself another second. That clean was a little bit harder, I think, than he anticipated it being. Just got to get a little bit more drive out of that clean, and then the press should be a little easier. But we don't want anybody passing out, so I appreciate him being a little cautious. Come on, Garrett, let's go. Yep. Come on, get a good clean. Yep. Nobody wants to fail, but it's, in my opinion, it's always better to fail when it's a strength thing than a technical thing, because a technical thing really irritates me. But I do think he can come back and he can get that lift, but that's totally up to him if he wants to come back and try it another, on the next attempt here. All right. Next up, we got Roy. Again, Roy and Damien are going to be going for the same log weight. They're both going to do 182 kilograms. Some people might ask, why are we having Roy go first before Damien? We do our ordering by the reverse sign up order. So Damien signed up first, so Damien gets to go after Roy. The benefit to that is Damien can see what Roy does, and then he can possibly chip that if he feels he needs to for his next attempt. That being said, he would also need to know that before he gives his next attempt to Sonia. So big shout out to Sonia here. She's a woman of many hats and has taken on all of my hats on top of hers. So I really appreciate Sonia. Hope she doesn't leave me. But I've openly told her, I'm like, you cannot compete with Strongman because I need you. So, but a big shout out to all of our volunteers. They really are so helpful. Wouldn't be able to do this without them. So thank you. Thank you to everybody watching here. I really appreciate you. And everybody in the gym, all of our sponsors that partake in all of our competitions. Come on, Roy. Come on, Roy. Come on, Damien. Let's go. You got this. You will have to bear with me. I'm not the most technical. This is not a strength stage thing. If my overlays are looking a little weird, it's because I am a little slow. But that was Damien. So give me one moment. I will fix that. We're going to get ready for our third attempts in the meantime.
This is my Walmart computer, not my not my giant desktop that I do video editing on. So it's like, but you know, yeah, I made sure I like all the stuff I have, like Adobe Creative Cloud and all that. I took that off. Yeah. Good.
Alrighty, now we got Karen going for her third attempt here. Sorry, my overlays are back in pounds because I didn't fix something. It's not a strength stage issue. We love strength stage. Come on, Karen. That's easy weight for you. Just got to get a little more on her belly and on her belt. Just going to wait until she has 15 seconds left on the clock. Make sure she's got enough blood flow going, calms her nerves down a little bit. Come on, Karen. We believe in you. We believe you got this. Come on, Karen. Come on, get an easy clean. Come on. The clean is the hardest part for you. Oh, yeah. Come on. Let's go. Do some leg drive. She did a great job, guys. Looks like, again, Matt is going to be scratching this attempt. He's going to save his energy for the deadlift. And we're going to have Jessie Hyman back up. So we got a couple people watching her. Jessie is going to be going for 70 kilograms. So the reason why we're doing everything in kilograms here is just makes it a little bit neater for us with the round numbers. So forgive me, I know most of us are in the US here watching this. So come on, Jesse, let's get this. Yep. Come on, all the way through. Yes. Awesome. Good job, Jesse. We're all very proud of you here. If you can't tell, Jessie is one of our ATP-owned athletes. She comes in here so many times a week. She lets us know her step count before she leaves. She's always letting me know what she's doing on her list. So very proud of Jessie. Just to see how much she's grown over the past couple years she's been with us is just phenomenal. I could go on and on about every single one of these athletes. Ollie V says, "Go on, Jessie, get it up." Yes. Yes, and she did smoke it, Shane. All right, next up we got Nick Shower. Again, his first strongman competitions. Let's see what you can max out at, Nick. It's a little stable. All right, she's got to use a little bit more legs here. Still got time on the clock. Still got time. Yeah, sometimes that belt, when it comes a little undone, loses a little bit of intra-abdominal pressure, or you're just a little more self-conscious of it. But that's okay. He's got some time on the clock. He can come back. He can get it. We believe in you, Nick. Not allowed to leave this platform until you get this. No, I'm kidding. But come on. We believe you can do this. You just got to believe in yourself, as Eric would say. It's all right. Just not there today, but it will be there on another day. We believe in you. Alrighty, we got Quattro back here. We'll be doing 80 kilograms. Come on, Quattro. Another guy that's on like every roster. All right, big legs. Oh, yeah. He seemed a little concerned yesterday when I was taking his openers, but that flew, so I don't know what he was worried about. Now we got Dan the Man coming up here. Another Masters Men 50 plus athlete. He's going to be going for 95 kilograms. Really helps with these back-to-back competitions. We just had the log in the ATP Classics, and he was able to peak his log for this competition. So I hope to see him get a good number here. Come on, we're retaking this second attempt. We just got to get a little more legs. Timing was a little off on that, Dan, but you got enough pump in the legs. You got enough time. Just gonna wait, do that shot clock rule, it looks like. It's got a little less than 30 seconds now. Just really trying to hyper focus on that.
Come on, Dan, let's go! Come on,
That's all right, Dan. We're proud of you anyway. Came out here, gave it everything you had. And his wife over there is in the front row. She just loves him so much. I love to see it. Eric Schmidt is back up. And if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure this is the one they call the technician. So again, he's been on multiple different rosters internationally. Really good strongman competitor. Come on, Eric. Oh, yeah. Right. Looks like we're going to be going to Mike Lewis. He's getting all amped up for this third attempt, leaving nothing on the platform. Come on, Mike. Let's get a good clean. Get nice and steady. Oh. Come on, take a second. It's all right. Still got the axle deadlift left after this, and I'm sure he's at least pleased with the attempts that he got. I mean, everybody here, they got something on the board, and that's something in itself. Retaking it is 145 kilos. It's about 320 pounds if my math is correct. Come on, Derek. That clean was already better than last time. Come on, stick with it. Yes. Awesome. Yeah, he's got to be proud of that. It's always nice to come back and get a weight that you just feel like, you're not going to defeat me, I'm defeating you today. Next up, we got Damien. Come on, Damien. You got this. Let's go. Might be a couple pounds more for Damien. I'm not sure if he's like 400, 405. I'm sure he'll let me know when he goes back and listens. Come on, Damien. Just got to get locked in, get set up. The whole family's here watching you. We're all supporting you. Come on. Easy, man. Come on. Big race. That's all right. Come on, Damien. You got time on the clock. All right, he's going to leave it. He wants to save some energy for the axle. Roy Montia. Excuse me, I can't roll my R's, Roy. I'll try. Big numbers today. Oh yeah, come on. He's still got time, but he doesn't want to take it either. That's all right. Roy's going to go for a pretty big number on the axle deadlift, so I'll let him slide. All right, so it looks like we're going to get everything together for our axle deadlift. Our athletes are going to have to warm up for a little bit, so just bear with us. We're going to leave the live stream running just to let you guys know where to find us when you want to come back. But we will be back shortly with the axle deadlift. Alrighty. Looks like we're gonna go ahead with Matt Moyer here. Come on, good first attempt, get it on the board. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is super sensitive. It's not like a true HDMI, so it kind of like wiggles. Yeah. Scared me. I was like, I hope the battery didn't die. I mean, it's plugged in, but you never know. It just came out, you know. Okay.
Glad I could cause some panic.
Sorry about that, folks. I'm borrowing equipment, so before I try to do anything, I just pull the equipment owner and let him fix it. So thank you, Jack. We are good to go. Sorry, Matt, we will get your next attempt. At least you got my commentary and a nice overlay. But for now, we got Karen going, again, competing in the Masters Women 50+ division. She's gonna get nice and strapped in here. Again, this is an 18-inch axle deadlift. Just have to wait for the down command. She gets it. Nice first attempt for Karen. Yes, the rainbow stream. The rainbow was going on for everybody on the stream. Thanks, Colleen. Yes, we praise Jesus for Jack here. Awesome fixing it. Literally something as simple as, oh, the cord just wiggled a little bit, but very expensive equipment, so I'm not going to touch what is designed. Glad we were able to fix it, and thank you for bearing with us. Jesse Hyman going up. It's a nice bedazzled belt there from Pioneer, I believe. Should be pretty easy opener for Jesse. Yeah. Thank you, Colleen. I appreciate you. We're all rooting for Roy. I know you're rooting for Roy over there. Hope you feel well. Got to get all nice and healthy for the Arnold couple weeks. We're gonna have Nick Shower. Again, first time doing a strongman competition. He has competed in powerlifting once before, I believe, so he's pretty familiar with the deadlift, familiar with the commands. But obviously we got this a little bit higher elevated deadlift here for him and a stiffer bar on an axle here. Starts off at around 33 pounds. We got the wagon wheels on there at an additional 70 per side. Nick is going for 174 kilos. And super easy, just like an opener should be. So somebody asked me in our break, your opener should theoretically be something you can do for 3. You just want a nice easy number, get on the board, especially if you're the first person to go. Sometimes those nerves really get to you, so put on something you know you can do for 3. Second attempt, a little bit heavier, theoretically something you can do for 2, and then full send on the 3rd one. If you're gonna fail anything, fail your 3rd attempt, but preferably don't fail in general, right? So looks like next up, we should have one of our Masters athletes up. I think it's gonna be Don Baker, which again, AKA Quattro. Apparently I just found out it's because he's Don Baker the 4th. I've been calling him Quattro for a couple years now, and I wasn't really sure why. Some people just have code names they want you to use, and I'm not gonna ask questions. Quattro sounds really cool, so we're gonna stick with it. Gets a start command or start whistle, I suppose. It's a little easier to hear that than a start. Sometimes we end up having false starts when we don't use a whistle. All right, Don, let's go. Should be easy weight for Quattro. Beautiful. Should be able to take a pretty decent jump to his 2nd attempt, but we shall see what he ends the day with. All right, just because they like being complicated, now Dan to follow Don. Dan is another Masters 50 plus athlete, strapped in his deadlift suit here. I just told him, I said, you know, you made me look bad on the live stream because I said you always get your lifts when I'm in the building, and then you failed the last one. So no failed attempts on the deadlift allowed for Dan. Come on, Dan. Get good starting position. Oh yeah. See? He's really motivated now after that log. Next up, we're gonna have Mike Lewis. All right, he's walking over there in his deadlift suit. It'd be a little troublesome to walk around in those things, so try to bear with them a couple seconds to get onto the platform. He's got 259 kilos on that axle. Using figure 8 straps. I think everybody here is using figure 8 straps. Regular deadlift straps are a little complicated to use on an axle. Come on, Mike, get all set, get good position. Yeah, super easy. Now we got Eric Schmidt going up, double checking what exactly is the center of that axle to make sure he's not to the right or to the left. Really makes a difference. Nice pull. So far, everybody's got their first attempts. That's a great sign for the day. And again, this implement also has a shot clock rule. So assuming the wagon wheels leave the floor, before 60 seconds is up, they are allowed to complete that lift. Next, I believe is going to be Garrett Marshall. Despite bouncing between powerlifting and strongman, this should be pretty good for him, as we have deadlifts in both competitions he's done so far this year. Just a little bit different, elevated, so theoretically it should be easier for him. Come on, Garrett, get locked in. There we go. Beautiful. Sometimes there's a little bit of hesitation, especially when you're using an axle, but when you're using the wagon wheels, sometimes it just is a little bit different because you have one thing touching the floor and the rest of those kilos, as you can see, are not on the floor. So it just distributes the weight a little bit different than a normal deadlift. All right, Zach Dodds here. It's nice to see Zach compete. We normally only see his two athletes, Emily and Jimmy, compete. So I'm glad to see him on the platform. Hopefully he gets some good numbers here, is able to qualify for Worlds. I know it's something he really wants. Let's get a nice first pull on this axle, build up some confidence for the rest of the day. Come on, Zach. Get set. Come on, lock it up. There we go. And he gets the down. All right, just take a second. Don't want to rush out of that axle too fast because you don't want to fall over. So just got to be patient with it. Should do a static monsters, but replace the log with snatch. And replace the deadlift with clean and jerk. You know, Jacob, I'll let you submit that to Static Monsters, see what they say. All I know is that I would definitely not be competing in that because I would zero both of those. All right, now we got Damian Chavez-Howe going up. We got some of those smelling salts real quick. Come on, Damien, lock in. This should be really easy weight for him. Yeah, oh yeah. He better take a big jump for the next attempt because that was way too easy. I mean, something you should do for 3, he could probably do that for 7. All right, and last to do their first attempt is Roy Gaines. We're excited to see Roy. Glad he could come all the way down from Williams. Used to be a little local, but him and his wife got some property up in Williams. It's fun to see their training. They do some really cool stuff in their backyard. So all the power to them. Special shout out to Colleen. You know, she wishes she could be here, I'm sure, but Roy's got everybody in his corner here. He's got her back home. She's not feeling too well, but Roy's going to be competing in the Arnold in a couple weeks. So we've got to make sure Colleen is nice and healthy to be able to support him in person there. So we are holding down the fort for him, Colleen. We appreciate you. We appreciate him. Wishing him all the best with this lift. But again, this is another opener. He's not going to have a problem with it. So I'm just excited to see what he's going to pull today. Nice and easy. It's always nice when the volunteers are able to unstrap that deadlift suit for the athletes because it can get a little hard to breathe, it's just kind of uncomfortable to stand in. So thank you, Ian, for doing that for Roy. I'm sure he appreciates it. All right, then we're going to reorder for our second attempt, so we'll be back in just a minute. his second attempt. 234 kilos. Come on, keep going. Yeah, Matt. He seemed kind of shocked at the top, like, I got that off the floor? But that's awesome. Good for him. Very proud of you, Matt. You're gonna pull the next one. It'll be just as easy for you. We're going to have Karen Moore coming up here. Again, Masters women 50 plus. She will be doing 251 kilograms. Just going to make sure she's centered on that bar. She's going to get a nice pull. Come on, yep, keep driving. Awesome. Another one that seemed a little shocked at the top, like, oh, that was a little easier than I thought. Can either go either way. Sometimes you step on that platform, it's so much easier. Sometimes it's a lot harder than you anticipated, but it's always great when it moves regardless. But glad to see that. Hopefully she does a good, decent jump, gets a nice PR on this day. Next up, we're going to have Jessie Hyman, another Masters women. She is competing in the 40 plus division. She's going to be going for 389 kilograms. Whistle. Jessie always has the coolest leggings and pants. Low-key jealous. Gonna have to ask her where to get it. But let's see her kill this lift. Come on, keep going. Oh yeah, super easy. If anybody else is with me in the fact that 18 inches is actually a difficult pull, let me know. I feel like I probably stink at it a little bit more than I should. But one of the many reasons I did not sign up for this competition. I'm like, yeah, I'll come in dead last across the whole world. But that's okay, as long as you have fun. That's really all that matters at the end of the day, right? Just becoming one with the community. Thankful to see a lot of familiar faces out here today. Both just spectating and competing. It's awesome. I'm gonna have Nick Shower coming up. Nick is competing in the U90s. He's going to be doing 422 kilograms. Come on, Nick. Let's go. Lock in. Oh, yeah. Everybody has that little hesitation off the floor, to be expected, and then as soon as it breaks the floor, it's up. So that's awesome. We haven't seen somebody really struggle with that, so that's always a really good sign. Maybe when they get to their third attempt, we'll see that a little bit more, but lucky to see everybody doing a good job today. Definitely realize that I've been speaking to you in kilograms, but saying the pounds, so excuse me. Yeah, we're just a little slow this morning. But for right now, Quattro is going to go up. Again, Masters 50 plus competitor. And it's 214 kilograms. Another easy one. Expect nothing less from Quattro. again, he's been on so many rosters, both in the state. He goes to New Mexico once or twice a year, competes over there. Fun fact, he's actually pretty cool to watch to do the truck pull. He's pretty technical with it. He's done that, I think, in a couple of different competitions. So when we do the truck pull, we're like, okay, Don, you need to come do this too, because he also has really good perspective on positioning and can help other people that are within the Strongman Saturday class for our truck pull. So very thankful for him. Now we got Dan the man. All right, he's gonna pull this. It's gonna be super easy. I'm speaking full confidence for him. There will be no failed axle deadlift attempts for Dan. I'm calling it. Come on, Dan, let's go. Come on, lock in. Nice starting position. Oh, yeah. See? I knew it. I don't know if it helps or it doesn't help. But yeah, I'm staring at him from the top of the mezzanine. So as soon as he gets locked in, I'm like making eye contact with him. Not sure if I'm using the force or if I'm using intimidation, but it seems to be working so far. There will be no failed attempts for Dan. Alrighty, so it looks like we're gonna have Mike Lewis going up next. You think with the amount of zone smelling salts we got here that we're sponsored, but unfortunately for this time we're not, but got a good whiff of those salts. Gonna get all strapped in here. Really locked in for this competition. So let's see, good pull, Mike. Yep. Awesome. Nice successful lift for Mike. Eric Schmidt going up here. That was pretty snappy if I do say so myself. Again, very much thank you all around to our volunteers today. Special thank you to Ian for double checking we get our athletes out of our deadlift suits. It's not the most comfortable thing to be stuck in. Marshall coming up here. Just gonna make sure the bar's all nice and centered for him. Yep, come on, keep going. Yeah, see, once you break the floor, it's so easy, but unfortunately, the floor you have to conquer first before you can get off the floor, right? Now we're going to have Damien going up. Zach has decided to scratch his next two lifts, so we're going to go right to Damien. Damien, again, is competing in the men's open. Pretty new to a pro card for Damien. He got his pro card, Arizona's Strongest Man. Hopefully we're going to see some nice pro level lifts from him today. I'm very excited for him. Nice big whiff of those zone smelling salts. sensing a trend. Maybe I need to get some of those so I can pull some big numbers too. Gets the start. It's gonna get all nice and locked in. Everybody here is getting behind him. We want to see this nice pull here, Damien. Come on, let's go. Yep, keep pulling. Yeah, it wasn't even hard yet. Come on. Like, it makes me happy for him that it's that easy, but then I get upset. Like, I couldn't even do 50% of that. I would just break my back in half. But luckily, we got Bar PT here. If anybody here needs any help, they're doing some consultations for spectators. But anytime Bar PT is here for our athletes, they can get any sort of treatment that they need for free. Sometimes that's needling, a little bit of manual work from them. But very thankful for Connor and Wes. They do have a couple other people with them today. So highly recommend Bar PT if you ever do need them. We hope that you don't need them when you're in the middle of the competition, but it's always nice to have them. All right, to finish off these attempts, we're going to go up to Roy. Again, Roy's got some big numbers planned for today. It looks like he's going to go for 506 kilograms. He's getting all locked in his suit. Again, Zone Smelling Salts in hand. I believe he is sponsored, so I guess that makes sense. Dave's getting the crowd all cheering for Roy. Just got to lock it in. Come on, Roy. Let's get this. Come on, let's sell it. Yes! That's awesome. You guys can't see the crowd, but everybody's on their feet. Everybody's clapping, cheering for him. He's still got one more attempt. So, eager to see what he's going to achieve today. Yes, Jacob. If my math is mathing, I believe that is 10 or so pounds above Gabe Pena's axle deadlift, 18-inch axle deadlift record. So we shall see. Hopefully it gets Roy some of the recognition that he so gratefully deserves. I obviously am not at liberty to say what is exactly a world record or not, but in my mind, hey, let's call it. If somebody snips this out and then calls it something different, if they have higher authority than me, then I guess we'll have to believe them. But as far as Static Monsters records go, I'm not sure. I believe you do have to go to Worlds to label that as a world record. However, for right now, we'll call it. I'm totally good with that. We can back him up, make sure he gets all the recognition he deserves. So it looks like we got all of our attempts in. We're going to give them a couple seconds to reset everything. Looks like we're going to have Matt Moyer going up first. Again, keeping in mind, Matt Moyer is competing in the adaptive class. So strength stage, ATP gym, Bar PT, we're all behind everybody lifting. So Static Monsters actually beautifully lays that out. They have multiple adaptive classes. So they have standing, they have seated. So we only do have one adaptive athlete today. He's competing in the neuro standing, but if you're curious about any of that, you can head over to Static Monsters websites, they actually beautifully lay out all the details, all the qualifying rules for that. So I believe in the neuro standing division, it just means that you have some sort of physical disability, for the lack of a better word, that enables you to do the open weights that you would normally do for your weight class. So I'm not sure how familiar you guys are with Matt, but he is an ex-Marine. So we are thankful for his service and really love to see him in the gym. I'm not going to go into his story, but we appreciate everything he has done for us in the gym and in the services. Just looking right at me, it just made me a little nervous, sorry. Yeah, so it is his story to tell, but we are very thankful for him, and if he's ever open about that or ever wants me to say his story on the live stream, I will do that. But Matt, we are so very happy and blessed to have you as part of this community, and I really hope to see you continue to thrive. I think Static Monsters is a good thing for you to do. He also competes in powerlifting, does personal training for us here, so thank you, Matt. Matt coming up here, getting his last attempt in. Come on, Matt, let's lock in, get a good attempt. No failed deadlifts. Come on, keep going, you got it. It's off the floor, come on. He's got more time on the clock if he wants to take it. And it looks like he's gonna pass. Good work, Matt. We really appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. Hope to see you back on the roster. And I hope you had a lot of fun. Super quick and easy day for you. All right, then we're gonna do some weight changes for Karen Moore. Fun fact, Karen has a sourdough obsession, just like most women nowadays. But she just like comes in with random loaves of bread, and I'm gonna use her as the excuse why I can't lose any weight. I'm kidding. But luckily, Adam's trying to gain weight for Las Vegas, so I give him a majority of the bread, and I'll take a couple pieces, but she just comes in so randomly. She's like a bonus mom, if we could have one. So very grateful for Karen, always a light in the community. All right, Karen is going to be attempting 262 pounds, about 262 pounds. 119 kilograms. Come on, Karen, keep pulling. Yes. Awesome. It's nice to see. I know she was a little fearful. She had some injury going on here. Within the past couple weeks, something that just kind of flared up, but doesn't seem to have bothered her at all today. So it's always really nice to see everybody come through. We're gonna get injuries at some point. So if you can surpass that with good training, good PT, that's just awesome. I'm glad she was able to end the day with something that she's pleased with. All right, so Jessie should have something pretty nice to see here, I think. Jessie is also competing in the master's class. She is in the 40 plus. She's going to be pulling 184 kilograms. Again, with her nice bedazzled belt. Bonus points for that. I'm sure Alyssa loves it. She's got a sparkly belt too. Like, I can't get on that, but that's okay. If it makes me lift as much as Jessie, I might need to buy one. Come on, Jessie. Let's lock in. Come on, keep pulling. Yep. Nice. She's thrilled with that. So happy she flung her strap off. Maybe that wasn't a good thing to say so fast, but Jessie, we're happy for you. Glad you had a good time today. All right, and a last attempt for Nick Shower. If I didn't already mention, Karen Moore, that just competed a few people ago, is actually Nick's mom. The Shower Moore family is in the ATP gym probably just as much as Adam and I are. They're always willing to help out if they're not competing, and even if they are competing, they're here the day before helping us set up. Like, we're very grateful for them. As somebody who doesn't always have, you know, all of their family here, they're our bonus family for sure. So let's see Nick pull this. Should be nice and easy for him. Come on, Nick. Full send. Yes, Alyssa, I know you love the bell. Come on, Nick, let's go. Oh, yeah. Awesome job. You couldn't see, he's all smiles. Mostly red, but also smiles. All right, then we're gonna have Quattro up once we get this weight changed here. It's gonna go up to 229 kilograms. Getting in his mental state. He's going to lock in. Come on, Quattro. Let's go. Get a good pull. Yep, get up. Keep going. Awesome. It's a good pull for Quattro. He also competed in the ATP Classic a couple weeks ago. So all these people that do back-to-back competitions, I don't know how you do it, because I can barely do 2 a year that are 8 months apart. Have Dan Goodman going up next. He's going to be pulling 254 kilos. Again, I'm speaking all the confidence in Dan. Just going to stare right in his eyeballs. Not literally, but that's what it feels like when I'm up here on the mezzanine. His wife is front row, cheering him on. Come on, Dan, we're all here for you. Come on, lock in. Let's get a good pull. Come on, keep pulling. Yep. Oh, come on. That was so easy. You need a 4th attempt. You need more weight on the bar. See, when I was talking earlier, he doesn't fail when I'm here. That's what I was talking about. Most of his lifts look like that. So I got to make sure I'm off work on time to make sure I'm here for Dan's training sessions so that he doesn't fail anything. Thank you, Josh. Really appreciate the community. That everybody here is just fantastic. And you know, Josh and Alyssa included, they're all the way in Minnesota, but they started out with us and so rudely left us. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You so rudely left us. No, you know, they have other dreams. They wanted to move. That's totally good. But we're always glad to have them back in the building. For right now, we got Eric Schmidt going up. Again, he doesn't normally train out of ATP, but he does do most of our shows. So it should be really interesting to see what he gets to pull today. I think this should be pretty easy for him. I mean, as easy as a 3rd attempt could be. He's got to lock in, channel that bald man strength. Come on, let's go. There we go. Yeah, bald men have some kind of strength that I can't channel. I don't know if I really want to shave my head to figure it out, but I might have to do that one day. Mike Lewis coming up. Come on, Mike. Lock in. Do this for your newborn baby. Sounds weird to say, but he'll get what I mean. Come on, Mike. Let's lock in. Oh, yeah. I think people anticipated it being a little harder than it actually was. I don't know if maybe their warm-ups weren't going as good as they wanted, but yeah, that looked like a 2nd attempt for Mike, but that's awesome. Who knows, maybe he'll come this week and just completely peak it out and actually max out this week. Who knows? Get more aerodynamic with a bald head. Increase your deadlift and sandbag runs. Yeah, you know, Josh, if you want to shave your head first and you can figure that out, then maybe I'll take you up. All right, now we got Garrett Marshall. Going for 309 kilos. Come on. Yeah, see, once he breaks it off the floor, super easy. But that's basically what my deadlift looks like off the floor in general. And you would think it would get a little better as I increase the height, get a little closer to my knees, but no, it looks exactly the same. So glad to see somebody has the same weight point as me, but Garrett is probably 4 times as strong as I am. It looks like Zach again is going to scratch this attempt. Just going to stick with his opener for his total. And we're going to go right to Damien. Been seeing Damien's prep for this competition. I'm really excited to see what he's going to pull here. Looks like he's attempting 409 kilograms. Come on, Damien. He's got a cool setup. Everybody's behind him. Let's go, Damien. Yep. Oh, yeah. Awesome job, Damien. I'm sure he'll be pleased with that. Alrighty, now we're going to increase the weight. We're going to go to Roy Gaines. Maybe I need to change my coach. Well, I'll let you tell Adam that. Adam gives me all the things that I'm bad at, and I know that I'm bad at them just because I look at it and go, I don't want to do that. He's like, why do you think you don't want to do that? Because you're bad at it. So I'll just have to change my coach to another bald man. So if anybody who's bald man wants to coach me and give me things that I do like, just let me know. All right, I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but the bar is loaded to 1,200 pounds. Come on, Roy, let's get this. Everybody's behind him. Come on, let's get this. This will be a world record. Come on, Roy. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure that deadlift suit comes off. That's alright, just strip on the platform. And make sure you get his belts off, make sure you can breathe. Wow. Colleen, you should be really proud. We're all proud here for him. Just double checking he can actually breathe, stand on his 2 feet by himself before we let him go. Awesome. That's so awesome. Good job, Roy. We love to see it. If anybody is pleased with that, please just screenshot it, you know, whatever you're supposed to screen record, I guess, is the video version of that. Just post it on all your social media. Let's get Roy the recognition he deserves.
something I did cut out right before the roll.
So you worked, and then like right after that, this pop-up came up. And then when I could go last time, that's when I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be.
Well, we're done.
Well, they want to weigh all of this.
Okay.
So I don't know if he's going to want. Oh, I guess we can. Just because that's
Right, right. Okay, cool.
Alrighty, so that concludes the Static Monsters qualifier we got here right now. It looks like all the guys were just weighing all of the kilos just to double check that this actually is the weight that we're saying it is. So just want to do our due diligence. We got the whole team here working on it, doing all the math. So I'm pretty sure if we tried to put that all on the scale, it would break it. So again, please share any of these lists that you thought was really cool. Just let us know. We're always taking feedback. We always want to do better. We will be hosting the Worldwide Championships in September. It'll be a 2-day event. So anybody who qualifies from around the world will be invited to come to Phoenix. We will have the owners of Static Monsters here with us. It'll be very exciting. But for now, we're just kind of living off of all the hype of what's in the building, getting everything weighed out for Roy's attempt, and I will let you know in just a couple short minutes what exactly that was, or just confirm it is what we said it was. I guess that's a better way to say that, but I will be right back. Alrighty, so we individually weighed everything that was on the bar. The total amount lifted for Roy Gaines was 1,201 pounds. So if you guys like that, just give him the notoriety he deserves.
I'm talking on a live stream. Call him.
Alright, we're just going to take another brief moment here. Just make sure we don't cut anything off on the live stream. But again, if you guys enjoyed this, please let us know. Any of the spectators and athletes here, I'm sure they enjoyed it too. Make sure that you screen record any of the attempts that you really liked, share it on Instagram, tag ATP Gym, tag Static Monsters. Specifically, if you liked Roy's 1,201 pound pull, please tag him as well. His Instagram is Roy_Gaines. Thank you so much for watching today. We're gonna get everything cleaned up here. We got a couple of awards to give out, and we shall be back.
He's gonna leave it running, I guess, for awards. To do a couple to give up. It's
Alrighty, thank you for bearing with us. I had to do some calculations for Wilks. So technically, for Static Monsters, there are Best Man and Best Women awards. So they have Best Total for each of those, and they have Best Wilks for first timers and juniors. Since we didn't have any best timers or first timers and juniors, we're just deciding to give out Wilks, just the kindness of our own heart. But no surprise, the best total, man goes to Roy Gaines, and the best total for women goes to Jessie Hyman. Making a nice, fancy ATP progress over everything mug. It looks like Tweedledee and Tweedledum like that. All right, and now for Best Wilks, Roy and Jessie. So big congrats to all of our lifters today. Interested to see how they line up across the world. But looks like everybody had a lot of fun today. Hope that next time we do this, we have more athletes signed up. It is a very good opportunity to kind of just see where you are across the world. So thank you for everybody that continued to watch throughout the whole day. I know I had a couple little errors on my end, but we are very thankful for everybody we have in this building right here, everybody that's watching online. We appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Big shout out to Bar PT, keeping everybody healthy and happy today. All of my volunteers, sweating way more than I am. I'm sitting in a nice comfy-ish chair. Big thank you to Adam. Just, it's remarkable to see how his vision has gone from nothing to this. So thank you again to everybody, and a big thank you to Strength Stage. Beautiful overlays, beautiful scoreboard, lovely software just in general. If you guys have any questions about how to use that, feel free to reach out to them via email. They also have an Instagram, so make sure you follow them on Instagram, Strength Stage. And we will be here soon enough for another live stream, I'm sure. But thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day.